Evening, everybody. I am here back again at it. DrvAway. DrvAway. Oh, I did not even think of that. My name is not even, last name is not even Away. I don't know how I start, but that was impulsive. Drive Away. Welcome to the website where you are going to drive away your car to your driveway. I guess I'll be using this line more often. I will be doing live in the next month or two. I'm just setting up everything first, but I will definitely go live. A couple of people have asked me, why are you not going live? I'll be definitely happy to go live, answer any questions you guys have about new used cars, rates, amounts, getting deals done, how I operate myself. So I would love to be talking to the community and be live. I'll also be doing more street interviews. I feel it's a very organic content where you guys can actually see me interviewing people in the streets randomly about, hey, would you hire a car negotiating service, save you time and anxiety, back and forth, find you the right car, uncover scams, additions, accessories that the dealership add, or even when it comes to a private sale, hey, I need help with finding a used vehicle. How should I start? What should I do? What should I look for? What should I avoid? I am your go to, me and my team here at Drvaway. Okay, so today's gonna be about the website, the new website. Woohoo! Finally, been working with the IT team on the new website. So today I just want to go. I want to show you guys and girls um, how the website operates. Okay, so this is the main website, Drvaway. Now that's your, you know, the first screen, welcome screen, where you see the home page, and then you click about us, and it tells you more about me, who I am, what did I uh, do in my career when it comes to the car industry, how we operate is on the website as well. You guys, just to be clear, you will not find any fees for my service yet, just because I am planning to do the first 48 deals at no cost. Okay. Every time what I want to do, I do want to go live when I'm doing deals. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out with my team, and of course, making sure I'm following all the legalities. Canada is a little different than the US when it comes to people voices being on camera, faces on camera, um, right? So I'm just still working on that now. And the deals that I've done so far are used vehicles. Okay. Now, so yeah, going back to the website. So this is the about us page. Okay, it just tells you who we are, how we operate as well, how long we've been in the business, me and my team. Now you'll also see at the bottom our access to our social media. So that's of course the YouTube. So I'm slowly but surely getting there, growing the channel. I'm working with a great team. I have of course a guy that takes care of the camera setup and the lighting setup. And you know, we try our best. I'm still starting, so of course I'm learning, and also the people that are with me, some of them are learning as we go, so I love it. Everyone is learning. It's a learning experience when it comes to the techie stuff, right? Like doing the like I said, with the IT team. But some of the people also I'm working with when it comes to the camera and the lights, they are helping me the best they can, and we're all learning together. Okay, so yeah, at the bottom it takes you to the Facebook. I don't feel Facebook is doing as much impact. I find you guys can enlighten me as well on that. When it comes to Facebook, what do you feel the approach is? I didn't do any marketing or any advertisement. Um, I didn't spend a dollar on that. But I feel that Facebook is different. So I'm learning also. I don't have a social media manager. I'm doing it all myself. Um, Going to TikTok. That's Instagram now, right? So yeah, it takes you. All the links are working. Thank goodness. So it's taking you right to where the Instagram page is. All right, why it's not working? It should be working. Well, that's the YouTube. We're good with the YouTube. So where's the Instagram? That's my LinkedIn. Drive away. Where are you? Okay, I don't know. I don't know. I have to get in touch with my tech guy and just figure out why it's not loading. It was working the other day, but you guys know technology, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But it is what it is. Yeah, that's the social media. Like I said, it's an ongoing process of always improving. That's, the WhatsApp, it is working, and then that's my LinkedIn. It shows you guys can obviously just verify all my experience as well. It's public information. Everybody can see what I did in the past. Um, yeah, so that's when it comes to experience. That is the TikTok. TikTok. Yeah, so I want to post more, of course. I am trying to do daily. My goal is to establish a community trust where they trust me, they trust the action. So I need to give to the community, to the car community, anyone that's looking for a car, new or used. Um, okay, so um, our mission, right? It just says what we do here. Just we want to really we want to transform the industry. It's going to take very long time. I'm sure there is going to be also other companies or parties or that are interested in the same mission where we revamp, transform the car industry. It is going to take time. So under our mission as well, you will also see our commitments. Okay, these are our commitments. And then you can click on see how it works. Of course, that's really that's in my heart. That's what I've been doing in sales all my life. I've been generally in sales for over 10 years, but specifically car sales, a little bit over six, and lending department too, which is loan. So identify, research, negotiate, and close. That's just my signature. The services, okay. So under how it works, like I said, you can, yeah, maybe I would need to identify, maybe I would need to change a couple of things here. But this just tells you, you guys tell me what do you think of the colors. I was thinking to change the colors, but I want it to be like white and red just stands for Canadian, like Canadian flag. It's 100% Canadian. Two Canadians, okay. But just it tells you how it works, what we do first, how then what we research, what do we research, what do we negotiate, and then when we close the deal, how do we close the deal. um, Now the services that we offer, there's the deal audit, right? So a deal audit is not a full service concierge. It just when you're at the end, you send me the documents before you put a deposit, before you sign. Um, and in Ontario, actually, I'll be putting a video on that. But as per OMVIC, which MDVA as well, the a deposit can be refundable. It's not a binding contract putting a deposit because the car has not been delivered. You have not taken possession of the vehicle. Deposits are absolutely refundable. Dealerships are going to play a scam on it. I have one person who commented on one video about a deposit. Somebody wanted their deposit back because their insurance. I would definitely recommend you shop your insurance before buying a car or put a deposit. But that person claimed that I think they're a salesman. or a sales manager, they've claimed that, oh, the customer cannot get the deposit because they bought the car. I said absolutely not. As per the Ontario section 50 and 51, when it comes to deposit on cars, it is absolutely refundable. It's not a binding contract to put a deposit. You can definitely get the money back. So going to back to the website, deal audit, full service concierge. So it shows you just the deal audit line by line, what we do in the deal audit, verify every single item. Okay. Again, new and used car when it comes to dealership. Um, Now, do we audit private sale? We could audit private sale as well, because there are things like loan. How do we know, like, there's a loan on the car or no loan on the car, right? I mean, people can easily find this, guys. You can all do this all by yourself. You know, you absolutely do not need me. However, you will need me if you want to skip the back and forth, the anxiety, the worry with the dealership. You're scared. You don't know. Is this the right deal? Are those the right numbers? Is this the right car for me? Right? There's a lot of anxiety. And I felt that every day when I used to work in the car dealership. Very few people were really good at negotiating, and they were confident, but a lot of people were vulnerable, right? Like they need to do more research. But yes, like I said, you guys can do it all on yourself by yourself. Now the full service. Eventually, my goal is just to have a full service concierge where I do the deal from start to finish. And I can go over the exact details of how I do it, like the actual workflow. So it tells you also your side by side package one deal audit, the package two full service concierge. So I only want to focus, just because I'm still studying, or I am studying. It is it's just gonna be two packages you can choose from. Okay, there is no fees so far, just because, like I said, 48 deals to go. The four phases. Okay, 4 days to 4 weeks. Right. So any deal could take 4 days to up to 4 weeks, and that's just not mentioning there are deals that can take up to 6 months and 3 months if it's an order. Depends what kind of order as well. Certain models can take longer than others. Certain EV can take longer than others. If the vehicle is on the lot ready to go, then we can just get the deal done. I don't want to over promise people. That's what I've learned the hard way. I want to under promise, over deliver. Okay. Again, there's a lot of factors goes into allocation time. If the car is still there, it also depends how the customer is ready. Are they ready to buy like today, now, or they just want to take time to think about it and they haven't still made up their mind? So it just tells you day one to day two, the intake and audit. What do we do here? Understanding your needs. What are you looking for? Family members. Verify the vehicle is actually on the lot. Uh, Again, the intake and audit, that would really depends if you're going with the audit, just audit service package, or you want to go with the full concierge where we do everything start to finish. And then the sourcing and strategy, that can take up to from 2 to 5 days. Like I said, it completely depends. But I usually, to be comfortable, or to be like to set right expectations, I'd say a week to 2 weeks. Okay, or sometimes a week to 3 weeks. So that's another thing too. All right. Now, so it tells you here, what we do exactly when it comes to sourcing and strategy, negotiation and desking. This is the part where I call many dealerships as much as I can, and I could go as far as Windsor, Ontario, which is about 3.5 hours from here. If the deal is worth it, in terms of pricing, in terms of the discount we get, and in terms of the vehicle, is this the color, is this the options you're looking for, the number of seats, is this the car or just a car, right? I always say if a car has more than 80% or 90% of what you're looking for, then this is the car. Then closing and delivery. Now, when it comes to closing, now the way I say it, basically, when I speak with the salesperson, the finance manager, I say I'm your cousin, or we are business friends or business partners. That way, the dealership, once I finalize the deal over the phone or at the dealership, with the salesperson slash finance manager, then you would come in, just copy of your driver license, copy of your insurance, and then we determine the day that you're going to pick up the vehicle. I'm not going to be doing any delivery to customer homes. Just from experience, when I used to do it with the dealership, it just adds more obstacles, and it just more problems could happen. So definitely it's better that we either the dealership will ship the vehicle to us and we sign everything online. Again, it depends on province to a province. Some provinces will not agree for paper to be done online. Some provinces would require you to be um, at the desk, okay, like at the finance manager desk. So that's definitely something to keep in mind as well, okay? So, like I said, it's a case by case basis. Now, so that's the closing and the delivery. Of course, that's including they pull your credit, the finance manager, but we will know that beforehand because you will provide me your credit. That way I can know your credit score, your credit utilization, and we can make sure that we qualify for the prime rate for the vehicle you want to buy. Okay, okay, we're at 16 minutes. Okay. All right, so I got a few more minutes here, and then we will wrap this up. Now, so yeah, that's the page about the services. The reviews, I do have reviews from my friends that, and they're actually I am going to be doing video reviews because genuinely I've helped those people, and they still have the car till today. Um, last guy I helped, it was 2.5 years ago. Another customer was recently 2 months ago. Um, so I am active. I am definitely active. I'm also going to be adding like few videos for you guys here on the website, but also here it takes you right to the YouTube channel, and here it would take you to Instagram, which was not working before. Oh, hey, now it's working. If you guys also, I know that out of like you guys out there, some of you are absolutely amazing when it comes to video editing. Please reach out to me. I'd love to work with you. I'd love to work with you. If you're a video editor, I would love to work with you and see what can I do better to improve my videos. I'm trying to keep up with how the community like the videos to be in terms of what do you want me to put in the content, and just live chat. A couple of people told me do some live chat. Someone told me do a presentation on the website. So I love when people comment. I really love it. I really love all the comments, and I'd love to interact with it. Alrighty, yeah. So I will updating this page. I'll ask the people I've helped to put me some reviews. Now, car checklist. That's a big one. A new car checklist. Before you contact a dealer, what should you do? Verifying the vehicle. So it really goes in details. And you know what, guys? Like, I'm not out there to get your email addresses because I know some places would do that. This is just here. You can just click print, okay? And you can click PDF format, and then you can save it, okay? And then it's all yours. There's no cost for it. I am not collecting any emails or phone numbers, just so you know. I'd love you guys reach out to me if you have any questions about them. And then it says here verifying the vehicle. So obviously, before you pick up the vehicle, there's also a delivery checklist or a pre-delivery checklist. You as a customer should definitely be aware of. Don't just believe the salesperson and pick up the car and go. No, they should show you features, how things work, especially infotainment, connecting your phone. Yeah, very important to do that. Looking for any transport damage, if the vehicle was transported, or even if you go to the dealership, I can tell you there was so many situations where vehicles were scratched or there was a dent, and some salespeople just play. I don't want to say play stupid, but play that. Hey, I didn't notice it or I didn't see it. Right? Some salespeople would take that risk and not go over like every tiny details with the customer. Right? The paperwork, just making sure that the same interest rate is on it, the terms, your signature, your full name, your insurance, the percentage, the term, like I said, is it 60 months? Is it 72? Is it 5 years? Is it 6 years? Just every piece of it, guys, every piece of it. Okay. Yeah, and then there's all obviously a used car checklist. I believe this will help you guys significantly. Please download it, like same with the new car. But this is at dealerships, okay? But you can also use it for private sale. However, if you have any specific questions, please reach out. Please reach out to me. I would love to help you answer any questions. I'm not charging people right now. I am just building a community where I build trust and exposure. People know who I am, and I'd love to do business. Absolutely, with everybody. And some people actually I remember like some people didn't even have $100 deposit to put in a car. Okay, I'm happy to help people who don't have money. I'm really happy to help you because I know the pain of it, but I also want to put a smile on your face where, hey, you bought a new car, it's a good car, you haven't been scammed or told incorrect information, and I want to help you. And if you can't afford my service in the future, when I post how much it's gonna cost, it's okay. I am still going to help you. I'd love a phone call where we talk about cars. I love cars. It's my passion. I love to negotiate. The whole process is fun for me. And I really want to make a difference. And I want to work for the buyer side. That's exactly what I'm doing right now, guys. I'm not a broker. I'm only a buyer only site. It's the website clearly shows that we only work for the buyer. No dealer kickbacks, no bank kickbacks, nobody pay me except the buyer. When it comes to the time where people will pay me, that would only be the buyer, whoever is buying the car. Okay. So yeah, we're back on the home page. Yeah, so I want to help you with showing you how you can run some numbers. Um, so run your own numbers, right? So you can decode the VIN. It's going to show you the vehicle, the model, the year, the trim. So let's say you're buying call it a RAV4, okay, 45,000 Canadian dollars, freight 1930 plus dealership. Let's say you have a trade-in, the trade-in worth $25,000. Hypothetically speaking, sales tax Ontario it's 13%. Licensing and plate $10. There is another $10, and you can verify that actually, guys, here. So, okay, I was at the top. Okay, I was at the outdoor price builder here. And then you can go down to the dealer auditor, dealer fee auditor. You can actually do it on the website, right? You don't have to send your email or your phone number, none of that gamey stuff. You can just play it here and you can verify what is legit, what's not legit. Okay. Right. So let's call licensing and plate, let's call it $120 for now. So it tells you here the subtotal is price of the vehicle with the freight and the dealership fee. Okay, minus the trade plus the taxes and plus licensing fee 120. So out the door should be 25,917. So it explained to you exactly what the 899 is, the 1.9% is, and it tells you those fees are costing you that specific amount. Okay, now see, I even added that for you guys. Ontario all-in price advertisement. I keep talking about that every time. The advertisement must already include dealer fee, such as admin, freight, even if there is any accessories or adds on should be all in the price. Tax and licensing are the exception. Anything extra appearing later is a conversation. Okay. Now I want to go to continue the sequence of this conversation right now. Dealer fee auditor. Tick everything on your worksheet. Will tell you what is real. Okay. So, before I go into the payment calculator, let's just focus here. So here, guys, what that is, so air condition excise tax, right? So this is legit. This must be paid. Okay, so it even tells you legitimate, nothing questionable, ticked. Okay, it took very long time to build this, actually. This was like the hardest part of when the IT team was building it. So you cannot negotiate that. OMVIC, you cannot negotiate that. License plate, you cannot negotiate that. Mandatory accessories, absolutely you can negotiate. It even tells you it's worth challenging. Okay. With HST, that's 1356 of out of door price sitting on one line, you push on. Okay, 1,200 if we decline outright. Okay, now again, the dealerships are going to play the game. Oh, it's already pre-installed. Now tell that to the dealership. Is it factory pre-installed or is it a dealership pre-installed? You know what I mean? They're going to stumble. They're probably going to hesitate because the salesperson would not be able to answer that question. You know, it needs a professional to answer that. It needs like somebody who really know what they're doing and what they're selling to understand the difference between factory and a dealer add-on. So that's definitely worth negotiating. Absolutely worth negotiating. Whether you need it or you don't need it. If you absolutely don't need it, then tell them I don't want that, and there is a specific way where you negotiate that. So let's say if I, you know, negotiate it down to $500. So it tells you with HST that's 565 of your outdoor price setting on one line. You can push the 500. You can still decline, right? So this is if it's an accessory that you really truly believe in, even though all dealerships accessories are marked up so high so they can make money, more money, greedy money. All right, so I don't need that right now, so I just put it as 0. I actually removed because there was a value there. Okay, sorry, 1,500. Okay. Delivery transport fee. So there's an automatic built-in fee, guys, of this. This is why it's showing here. So if you see, there's an automatically built-in 1,500. I can put it to 0. Okay, but the system automatically, or the website automatically adds a fee or add how much are the accessories are. I'm going over my time here. Okay, but so this is an added fee of $1,500. Definitely negotiate. Anytime you see that, that means you can negotiate. All right. It even tells you it's fair if the car is generally being tucked to you. Okay, for you, right? Now, $2,000 is definitely crazy if you're doing, in Ontario, where, let's say if it's a couple hours away, you can go get it. Or if it's 3-4 hours away, it's probably going to cost around $1,000 to $1,100. This is just a high number. Certification, safety, right? That's when it comes to used vehicle, okay? We can talk about that another time. Finance loan fee. Gap insurance, of course, you can negotiate all of that. Extended warranty, you can negotiate all of that. You see how, you guys, this all adds up? You see how all that adds up? You're like thousands of dollars of extras, right? So you really have to look at every item when it comes to, this is legit. Freight is legit. Okay, so this is just, you guys can play with it. If you have any questions, please message us. Hey, there's a chat bot. Yay, there's a chat bot on the website, so you guys can message us. Now, obviously, it's a robot, but then it goes to us, okay? Or you can WhatsApp us as well. Or you can email us. Alrighty, so payment and rate markup calculator. So it tells you the amount financed. Let's say you're financing now 25,000 based on what we've talked about. We're gonna do it on 5-year term. The interest rate, as per, we're buying a RAV4, so on the website is 5.569, 5.59 on I believe on 5 years. Lender buy rate. It even tell you what is a lender buy rate, Sharif. Well, a lender buy rate is what the lender approved you at. The contract rate is what the dealership writes. So the contract rate and lender rate, buy rate should be the same. So ask for approval printout. You're allowed to see it. So the dealership is not, the finance manager is not playing games with you. They're like, oh, we're not able to get you 5.59. We're only going to get you 6.5. Guys, 6.5 is a 1% more on a 5-year loan. That's thousands of dollars, just so you know. Okay, my friends, so it even compare, like you see the 5.59, that's the rate coded, and then the lender buy rate. Okay, so you guys can play with that. Of course, that's more interest, right? So we should be 5.59, and let's say they coded you 6.59, the dealership. Tell the dealership, no, I'm not taking that. You see, guys, it's it's $1,400 difference for on a 1% on a 1% interest rate, right? Right? On over 5 years. So there's a gap cost $12 a month and $698 over 60 months. Same car, same buyer, just a different number typed in the contract. Okay? And remember, this is compounded interest, which is terrible, which is same as on the mortgage as well. It's horrible. It eats people alive, but it is what it is. That's how the finance system is run. And the finance system need a whole new revamp too, because it's only serving the rich. Anyways, that's not the point right now. Now, how we need do our need assessment and how we do a market report. So, comparable day on the lot, the price history for used and new cars, lien accident history. Questions buyer ask on the first call. Guys, please read all through this. I'm going to be adding videos soon to them. I'm just doing it one step at a time because it's a lot of work. Because I really want to help people, man. Yeah, I really want to help people here. Who are we helping? Okay, so you put your full name, your email, your phone number, the city you're in, and then how can we contact you. Also, when it comes, that's for the need assessment, right? So we ask you questions about, family members, SUV, sedan, city driving versus highway driving, right? So that's in the need assessment. So if I click continue, okay, let me just type in, just for the sake of showing you guys this. I need to change my number to Mississauga, not to Ontario number. Whoops. Contact us. Drvaway. And then it tells you, okay, new or used, body style, how soon do you need it, kilometers, if it's used. And then you just tell us in the notes what you want. And then it send my team and me the details that you've entered to our email. We also have a specific form for it. Yeah, it's all protected, of course, data protected. Yeah, and then it tells you how long you reply, or you, like I said, you can go and email us as well. It takes you right to the email here. Okay. I need to update. Yeah, I have the website Drvaway and contact us at drvaway.ca. At drvaway.com. Sorry, contact us at drvaway.com. And the other email, DrvAwayCanada@gmail.com. Okay, guys, so that's it for today. Book your free call. Yay. Okay, that's it for today, guys. Sharif here from Drvaway. I can't wait for you to drive away your car from the dealership to your driveway. Woohoo! Thank you guys so much. Appreciate your patience. Love you all. Thanks for the support. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Sharif with Drvaway. Have a wonderful evening and enjoy your weekend. Bye now.